Hi everybody, it's Sonia of Sonia K Creations. Come on in. We're gonna get started. I know it's been a little bit since I've been live, over a week now. Come on in, we're gonna use the board I got from Hobby Lobby on clearance. And so, hope you guys are having a good day. It's kind of cool here for the summer. Well, I guess it was kind of warm out there. I didn't go out there, but it's cloudy. That's what I mean. Hi Tammy, come on in, make sure you sprinkle all that. We'll get started here in just a second. So we're going to be using a board. I got this, like I said, from Hobby Lobby. It was on clearance for $3.99. And it did say, what did it say? It was a kid's sign. It said Howdy Partner. But I sanded that off and then painted white over it. But I got it mostly because of this really pretty like rope detail. So why people are popping on. We're going to start, and I haven't done this in a while, but I used to do it a lot, where I make the kind of like shiplap lines. And I decided to do I went back and forth if I wanted to do it vertical or horizontal. I think I'm going to do it horizontal. So I just take, however, wish I had a piece, long enough, but I don't, so we'll just turn it back. Oh, I didn't even get it on there. Okay, this is a ruler, so maybe I need to take these pieces off. Okay, that'll be better. See, just right on there. I have to fix that one and then go over here. I kind of messed that one up. That's okay. Doesn't have to be perfect, so it's just kind of like that. Hi Barbara, hi Lynn. And then I'm just going to keep doing that all the way up and hopefully it'll be straight. Hopefully I got it straight. Sometimes it gets unstraight by the time I get to the top somehow. Maybe I'll just do this side and then go back to the other side. You guys having a good summer? I haven't been on because Alex is having some struggles. You'll hear him tonight. He had a good day yesterday, but then today he's back to being a little bit upset. So you'll probably hear him clapping and yelling maybe. Or maybe he might fall asleep because he's been going at it all day. So we'll see. Okay, so I did that on that side, and then I'll just do it over here. Good to see you, Donna. Hi, Angela. Hi, Mary. So, there was a few times I wanted to go live, but I didn't think it was going to work. Thanks, Pam. I'm happy to be on tonight. I was looking forward to it. Starting in a few days, I'm going to do Christmas and July crafts, so I'm excited about that. So hopefully I'll get on more often. Because it's a way to get a good start on getting some Christmas stuff done for my bazaar. Okay, so it kind of looks like that. Just very lightly, or however you want. But then I just take my finger. And somehow when you do this, it just kind of makes it look real, like authentic shiplap. I was thinking about doing the whole put paint sticks down, but I didn't have enough, and they really weren't long enough, so even if I did have enough. I don't really like doing this because it feels like kind of like nails on a chalkboard kind of feeling, but it just ends up looking pretty good. I wanted to put something on the background of this, but I really couldn't figure out what. So I thought this would be just enough. To give it something, but not too much. Okay, that looks pretty good. It's not too crooked, a little bit crooked. Okay. So then the only other thing we're gonna do on the frame is, I like this, if you're coming on late, I got this at Hobby Lobby and it was on clearance for $3.99. It said Howdy Partner, but I painted over it. But I like this detail, this rope detail. But I think I tried a little bit down here, putting like some white wax in there and then wiping it off. And it just kind of leaves a little, doesn't do much on the sides or anything, but on this detail, it just kind of leaves a little bit of white in those details. Try not to get this on the front of it, I guess. So we'll see. We'll do one side and see what we think. Just got to get it in those details down in there. This is just bare white wax, which I don't use very often, but and then once you get it on there, just wipe most of it off. And I'm making a mess on here. Yeah, I like that. It kind of gives it a little, I don't know what's the word, farmhousey look, I guess. I don't know if that's even what it looks like, but I like it anyway. Can you see it in there? My nose just started running. So, I'm wondering if I could do this with a paintbrush a little bit easier than the rag, and then I'll just wipe it off with the rag. Yeah, I think that would be better. Get it down in the cracks. I think I'll do most of the sides and then wipe it off. My nose is running. Alex he's kind of having a hard day, but we're just taking it day by day. He's just goes through he hasn't gone through this for quite a few years, but we're just trying to figure out his different medication or just some different dosages, and hopefully that'll work. He has, it's funny because before it was just like every day, but this time it's like he'll have a good day like yesterday, and then he wakes up not happy today, so. Okay, so I just put that like all over the whole thing, and then I'm just gonna take my piece of cloth I have here. I'm gonna wipe it on the edge too. Put a little, I don't think it does much, but. Trying to get any extra off. I think I like that. Okay, so you can kind of see how it's in the cracks now. Excuse me. Okay, So that's all we're gonna do with that for right now. Then we're gonna go to what we're gonna put in the middle. So, oh, I'm gonna sneeze again. Ooh, sorry. Let me put this wax away. Okay, so then I have this, I don't know where this came from, but it was just a metal ring, and I had my husband cut it just like that. Actually, before we do that, we're gonna take some, I took some, what do you call these, spools? These are spool, they're not vintage or anything, they're just ones you get from, that are unfinished from Hobby Lobby. But I like put antique wax on them and then sanded them a little bit. But what we're gonna do is just, I picked some different ribbons. You could use fabric, you could use whatever really you want, but I'm gonna use this green ribbon, some pink ribbon, and then this one that's like green and like a striped one. And I did some of these ahead of time, but I'm just gonna show you how I did them. Pretty self-explanatory. So I just put a little bit of glue on there, and then just, oops, got glue all over me. Just wrap them, and I like to make sure you can still see the top part of the, whatever you call it, the spool. And you can wrap them or as little as, or as much as you want. And they don't have to be perfect, just like that. So, then just put a little dot of glue, or a lot, like I just put a lot. And then cut it off. You could use twine, you could use string, you could use fabric, whatever you want to wrap around it, lace. So there's that one. And then I'm gonna do, yeah, one in this. This is almost as wide as that, but it's not quite, so I'll still wrap it around a few times. I love this kind of a mauvey pink. I think I got this ribbon from, both of these from, these ones, the striped one I got from Hobby Lobby, these ones I got from Amazon. Oops. Hi, Barbara. Make sure you guys sprinkle. Okay, so there's the pink one. And then we'll do this one. I was going to use fabric, but I really didn't have any fabrics, colors that I wanted to do. I saw this idea, on Pinterest. I just looked up ideas with spools and saw lots of it. Most of the time they did like a patriotic one, but I didn't really want it. That would have been cute, but I wanted to do one that's more like everyday. So there's that one. All right, so I already did, and then I'd already done like 5 or so beforehand. Then we'll go back to this hoop. So you can use whatever size one you want, but we're just gonna start, we're gonna use some beads and some of these spools. And so what we're gonna do is we're gonna start by taking a spool, or you can do it however you want, but I'm just gonna put a spool on. And then I'm gonna do, oops, all my beads are flying everywhere. I'm gonna do a white bead, and then some unfinished ones that I did with the antique wax. And then I'm gonna do another white bead. That one seems a little big. And then I'm gonna do a different color one of these. So that's just kind of until I fill this whole thing. So that, and then white, brown, white. And then the green one. And then white, brown, white. Then I'll go back to the green. Yeah. So we're just making this, and when I put it on, what we're going to put it on, I'll put it so those, you don't see the seams. I think I'm doing this right so far. Hi Joanne, you made the same wreath but smaller. Oh, okay, cool. I've never done one like this. And so then I need, what am I doing next? I just did that, so I need, oh, I had it this way, right? Or did I have it this way? Oh, pink. Green. I'm short one green, so but I think it'll work. You could do these for whatever season you want, or whatever colors, obviously. And then pink. And then I just kind of, so I get them even on each side, just kind of push them, pull them down. Okay. Okay, so then I need to do this. Okay. And then see how I'm going to end this up. So it's looking like this. So I guess I'll go, I wasn't sure exactly how many I was going to need. The top really might not show because we're going to put something else at the top anyway. Let's do one more white one. Trying to scoot it this way a little bit now. Okay, so then, oh, I meant to bring some tape in. Let's see what I have for tape. Just a second. I'm about out of everything in here. I know I don't have a painter's tape, but I do have some of this tape, so maybe just a little piece of this will work. I'm going to put a little E6000 and then a little, well, that one's not going to be, it's going to be a pain. It's not going to show, I don't think, hopefully. Just one, well, that might be enough. All right, where's my E6000? I had it out here somewhere. So I want this to be kind of stay closed, so I'm just going to try to put a little bit on there. I was using this earlier, so it should come out. I don't need much. And then put this together and then just try to wrap some tape just to hold it till for a second. I'm going to put the bead over the top of it, one of the beads, so that should be okay. Just doing this, I can actually get the bead over the top of it. I think this one should go over it. I got too much tape now. I don't know if that was a good idea. It doesn't want to go for the top. Oh, there it goes. Okay. All right. I think I'll just put, I don't really care how the top looks because we're not we're going to do something at the top, so you're not going to see it. So I'm just going to put a little bit of hot glue to keep these where we want them to be for now. No, I want that down. So we have a little gap at the top, but that's okay. It doesn't matter. No, I'm in the same room. I probably maybe move stuff a little bit, but it's the same room. All right, so that's pretty cute. So I'm just doing really dull colors, but you could do, you know, a lot more exciting colors. Okay, so then what we're gonna do is we're gonna go back to our thing. This might be a fast live, who knows? So I did a lot of this ahead of time because I didn't want you to be bored out of your mind. So I'm gonna put this here. That was my plan. Now I'm like, should I do it vertical? Well, I already did the lines this way. So I kind of took apart, it had a screw thing out of it, but it was a knob that I got on clearance from Hobby Lobby. So I think, now I'm like, oh, I should have done it this way because there's not as much room as I thought. I guess it'd be okay to have the lines going that way, but I really don't want them that way. I think it'll be all right. I think we'll do it this way. I didn't measure though. I meant to measure ahead of time to see where this middle of this thing is. So it's about 14 and not quite a half, so 7, around 7 1/4 is about half. That was pretty close. Looks pretty close to me. I'm gonna put that right there. I don't know if it's beautiful yet, but I'm hoping it's gonna be beautiful. Here I should put something where I know where to put on the middle, so I'm gonna lift it up and put a little E6000 and some hot glue. This is more for decoration than actually to hold it, but I haven't used this in so long it's dried up. Hopefully that's enough to hold it there. See if that looks like it's centered. It kind of does. All right, so I just put that on like that. I think I kind of want to take my white paintbrush and, where's my white paint? And kind of, oh, that's not paint. That was Mod Podge. I want to take Mod Podge and, no, not Mod Podge, paint, and just put a little on my brush and then take most of it off and kind of go over my lines a little bit so they don't look quite so perfect. I forgot to do that, and I kind of like that so they don't look quite so drawn. So they kind of blur out in certain spots, and I'm not getting enough paint on my brush, but I'm scared to get too much. I'm gonna put too much. That's okay. Okay, that's a little better. I'm not gonna dry it. It's pretty much dry. So I just kind of blurred it a little bit more. All right, then we're going to, what are we going to do next? We're going to take our thing, and I want to make sure it hangs where, I didn't know how to make these stay exactly where I want them to stay. Oh, where's the top? Now I don't even know where the top is. Oh, it's up here, okay. I think I'm gonna, what am I gonna do? See how it's gonna hang when it's hanging there. Okay. All right, that's how I'm gonna do it right there. So what we're gonna do, trying to think of how to glue it. I guess I could use E6000 because it's not gonna glue right away, but it'll glue eventually. Because if I use hot glue, it's just gonna stick so quickly. Because I want to put these, a little bit of glue, and then put this where I want it to go. The ones that have, or the, maybe I should put it a little bit on each one and then do it. Just so they'll stay with the seams in the back. I'm not getting very much on there at all, but it'll work. I hope. Okay, so that one is good. I gotta make sure I have this how I want it again. Okay. If I don't play with this, it should stick. Who knows? Okay, does that look straight? Okay, so I'm just going to show you like this. I don't know if this is going to be a cute project or not. Who knows? Okay, so then we're going to take, I think, some of the green, and we're just going to make it look like it's... I should have probably did this before I put that down. Yeah, that would have been smart. Yeah, see, I've never made one of these before, so... Yes, I should have did that first. I just want it to look like it's hanging from this, but it's really not. We might do that next if we even need to, because we're going to take some thicker of that same color, but it's a little bit thicker, and I'm going to make a bow. And I just got glue on it, or paint on it. Well, I'm gonna have to take some of that off. Okay. I like this ribbon. It's like satin, but it's like the same on both sides, so you don't have to stress about it turning. Like that. But now it just doesn't even look good, so we're gonna try again. You guys probably get tired of watching me make bows. I'm gonna put a little bit of, while I'm thinking about it, I'm gonna put a little hot glue under these ones up here because they're not gonna show, and that'll keep it where we want it to be. Didn't want to use a lot of hot glue because I've learned when I try to hot glue behind a lot of beads or something like that, they roll and it's a mess. Okay, right now that looks pretty good. But I don't want it that big. Maybe we won't have to put that string or that ribbon. Maybe it'll just look like it's there. Just realized my ribbon's kind of crinkled right there, which I don't like, but where do I keep getting paint on this from? Is this too wet? I don't think so. Trying to save this one, but okay. I'm going to put this right here. I don't know about that bow. Oh, this bow just looks terrible. I wouldn't blame you if you left me. Maybe it was too big. Let's see if it looks better with the small one. Yeah, I think it's better with a little bit smaller. Maybe. Do I think so? We're just going to put it on and quit fussing with it. Okay. So it's on there like that. So I think I do need to put something around there to make it look like it's actually hanging. So I think I'll try to do that now. I think I'll just cut a piece. Kind of want it to fold a little bit. Yeah, it doesn't need to be that long. We're just gonna fake it here. Hot. Oh gosh, this is a mess. I thought it would be so cute for it to be hanging, but I really didn't want to have to hang it from there. And now I'm just making a royal mess. It'll be okay. Okay. You're not gonna really be able to see it anyway. Okay. So then, all right, I don't know what I'm doing with the tails yet. I kind of wanted to put something in the middle. So I had some different things. I think these are too small. So I think I'm gonna put, I don't always use words, but this one is really cute. It's called What a Wonderful World. It has a bird and it says, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. And I just like that really pretty writing. So I think we're gonna put that on here. You could leave it just plain, but I think it'll look pretty with something on it. And we might still do some more things. I just don't know yet. think that'll be just about the right. And I think I can even still put it in the middle. I wasn't sure if I need to put it down lower or not. I didn't get out my fuzzing cloth. I put the link to my page, my Chalk Couture's, oh, I got hair on it, site. I didn't put the link to this one, but just go there and just look for What a Wonderful World. I did see it was still for sale. I'm going to sand this just a little bit since I just put a little extra paint on it. Did you shut the doors? Okay. Where's he at? Okay. All right. So I'm just going to put that right in the middle, I think. Let's hope that's the middle. So I'm not using the bird or anything, just the words. That looks pretty centered, I think. Let's hope. I'm going to use black, but I'm going to like probably go over it with a little bit of white paint just so it's not so stark black. Just making sure there's no bubbles in there. Let's hope this looks good on here. And then just pull it up. I wanted it to be kind of, yeah, not very thick writing. That's why I picked this one. Let me try that a little bit. So I have that like that. I still don't know what I'm doing with the tails. I might put, I was wondering if I wanted to put a pink ribbon over the top of that one. Or just one. Maybe. I don't think I have thin pink. Let me see if I do. No, I didn't think I did. I didn't make the tail very. Oh, I gotta get this out of the way or I'm gonna burn myself. trying to make it a little bit smaller than that one. And it gets untight, which I don't like. Do I like it with that, or do I not? I don't know if I do. I wish I would have put the words up a little bit higher. So I think I'm gonna kind of, yeah, I'm gonna dovetail these. I think I'm just gonna leave it with one. Gosh, I just keep dropping everything. One ribbon. I don't know what I'm doing here. I think I'm gonna kind of tack this a little bit. Ah, that's not where I wanted it. Oh, I forgot I was gonna take some white paint first. Sorry if I'm boring. This is taking too long. No, Alex is mad. So I'm just taking a little bit of white paint and just kind of carefully going over this because I don't want it to look so new, the black. And it makes it look like the white's coming through the back, you know, like the black is wearing away. Okay, and then this one, again. I don't know, right there, I guess. Okay, that's what we have so far. Yeah, this was a stencil, like a chalk couture stencil. All right, so then I just thought about that I might want to put, I didn't get any out ahead of time, but I was thinking I might want to, I had thought about it earlier and I forgot. I might want to put some buttons just to give it a little added something. I think I will. So I'm just going to kind of do different white buttons over, like a smaller one and then a bigger one. They don't have to be exactly the same. I wish I had some of those, what do you call them, like old-fashioned, like rusty, old, like, I could have made some, but I don't think I even have any safety pins. You can put safety pins on there, but this is just giving it a little added something that's cute. I don't know if these are actually sticking. I mean the spools. All right, little smaller one. All right, and so there's that. I feel like there's too much like wasted space on each side. I don't know what this would look like. I just ordered this from Amazon. It's white, but I just thought maybe it might be cute on the edge. It's like this really pretty lace. Just to give it something. I think I like it, and I'm just kind of going with, it's kind of a sewing theme, so we're gonna try it. If you don't like it, you don't have to do it. It's kind of falling apart right there. How am I gonna get this on without getting glue everywhere? Can't find the end of it. Let's see. I don't like that piece. I think it'll be cute. Just, you won't even notice it that much, but it just gives it a little something. Let me see. Let me see first. Oh no, I don't think I'm gonna do that. I don't like it. Oh, I'm getting it in my paint. It would be cute as something pink along the edge, but I don't have any pink trim that I know of. I did have some, but I used it all. Where's my bucket? Oh, here it is. I don't think I have anything in my... I used to have some like this that was pink that would look really cute, but I don't have any. No. Let's see. I think we're just gonna say it's done. Because I can't think of what else to put on there. I don't know. It's not my favorite thing I ever made, but it's cute. What do you guys think? I was so excited about it. Now I'm like, I don't know. Maybe it wasn't the right board or something. I think it's all right. What kind of ribbon is on your table there? This ribbon? This I got in a box from Amazon. It's called Key Pan Satin Ribbon. Not sure if that's what, or this one is from Amazon too. It doesn't really say what it is. Dusty Rose ribbon. But you can get like 50 yards for not that much compared to, you know, what you pay for a small roll at Hobby Lobby or something. All right, I hope you guys like it. Oh, you know what? I forgot one thing I was thinking about doing. Maybe that's what it needs. I don't know if this is what it needs, but I forgot about one thing. I thought about, you know, adding some greenery, and now I'm like, oh, maybe that's what it needs. So I had some, just what do you call it, eucalyptus, which I don't use very much anymore, but thinking it might be cute to do a few pieces of that. I think I'm going to. I totally forgot about that. Because at first I wasn't thinking I would do that, but then I thought, well, maybe. It's just hard to get it where you want it to be. And that would probably fill up this like bare spot in the middle. I think I might just put like 3 pieces. Oops. Yeah, I think maybe that's what it needed. At least in my opinion. And I might add a couple white flowers that I have out here too. They're not really stuck yet. Put the pink ribbon around the frame. I've never thought, Oh, I've never tried to do that before, but that's an idea. But how do you make the corners look good? It would look cute. Maybe just some pieces going down like that. I don't know. It does need something pink on the edges, I think. Wish I had something different. So I have some little white flowers, so I thought maybe I might stick a couple in there. Like baby's breath type stuff. That might be cute. Yeah, just a little bit. Yeah, that looks cute. It's getting better, I think. Yeah, I feel like it would look cute with something pink, but I don't know. I think I'm gonna leave it plain. Maybe if I get some trim, I might do that, but for now, this is how it's gonna be. I think the wreath looks better with thick greenery. A threaded needle would have been cute in the empty space. Oh, that is a good idea. I don't have one really. It would be cute to put like needles through the fabric on the thread too. But I think it's cute. You love it? Okay, good. I think it just needs a little greenery. Spiff it up a little bit. Yeah. Glad I did do the lines because it would really be boring then if I didn't do that, because I wasn't going to at first. But all right, you guys have a great night, and I will talk to you next time. Bye. Oops, I guess I didn't show you very good. Let me get you one more time before I go. I know it's backwards, sorry. All right.